Shopify.com/play. That's Shopify.com.
To Russell. Russell crosses the timeline to Hachimura on the left wing. Guarded by Looney. Hachimura pulls up from the mid-range. He's usually money from there, but misses. Wiggins now with the board controls. Wiggins to Looney up top to Clay, who finds Draymond. Now Clay wide open, gets it back from Green and gets the three-pointer to fall. 9-3 Warriors, 8 minutes to go in the first.
That's where D'Angelo's going to have some trouble. As soon as Clay gave it up, you think your job is done. It is not. Got it right back.
Schroeder on the right elbow, guarded by Thompson. Bounce pass into Davis in the paint. Davis turns around, cannot get the hook shot to fall. Rebound Looney, now to Green, up to Thompson. They find Wiggins in the corner for three. Rims out, rebound Davis. Schroeder now pushing the pace the other way. To the corner to Troy Brown Jr., near side. No good. Warriors control now. Jordan Poole. Cross court to Draymond Green. Right wing three, wide open for Draymond. In and out, rebound Davis. D'Angelo Russell bringing it up the near sideline. Clay guarding him. Left-hand dribble to the free throw line, out to the left wing for three for Schroeder. And Schroeder rattles one home. 9-6 Warriors, 7:05 to go in the first.
And Jordan Poole is just cheating off of him, and D'Angelo Russell saw him.
They get it into the mid-post to Wiggins, back up top to Poole. Straight on three, misses front iron. Rebound Davis, out to Schroeder. Schroeder leading the pack, bounce pass to Troy Brown Jr. for the jam in transition. Timeout Warriors as the Lakers cut the lead to 1. 6:47 to go here in the first quarter. It's Warriors 9, Lakers 8. You're listening to the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Expansion tomorrow.
Hey, it's Greeny from the desert, and we are counting it down. The Eagles are a team. Chiefs and the Eagles, and
Grizzlies face Jason Tatum and the Celtics. February 17th, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Tomorrow on ESPN Radio, two of the NBA's best go head-to-head in Boston. John Morant and the Grizzlies face Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Coverage begins at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ABC. Presented by Indeed.
hey, it's Greeny from the desert, and we are counting it down. Super Bowl 57, the Chiefs and the Eagles, and this will be the place to talk it all over on Monday morning. Greeny, starting 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Mike Greenberg, Greeny. All in Fitz and Harry.
You know, we've got two great producers on the show, and I like to make your mom jokes to Devin whenever possible. Tell the world what you say every time I make your mom joke. Oh, come on! Rob Pelinka sat down at his desk. He poured himself a nice glass of whiskey. He's taking a sip, and he's saying, man, I did the impossible today. And then all of a sudden, Devin, what did he say a few hours later? Oh, come on! See?
Fitz and Harry. Weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. The Hoop Collective Podcast.
Ishbia flies to Phoenix and has an all-hands meeting with the staff, has his press conference where he seems like he's a pretty engaging guy. He didn't stand behind a podium. He's just walking around, talking and answering questions. And then 7 or 8 hours later, executes the biggest trade in the history of the franchise.
One of the biggest in the history of the league.
Yeah, I mean, talk about a first day.
The Hoop Collective Podcast. Listen on the ESPN app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Kevin Archer with you inside our studios. Don't forget to log on to our Twitter account at NBA on ESPN Radio, at ESPN Radio, to vote in the AutoZone In the Zone poll question. Who's going to get in the zone for tonight's game? Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, or Draymond Green? In the Zone brought to you by AutoZone. The free battery fix finder can help troubleshoot the size of your battery and the likely cause of your pesky check engine light for free. And you can get you back on the road. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Draymond Green already has 1 3. George Sedano, Kalena Azubuike, the last time we had the Warriors on ESPN Radio, Draymond hit 3 first-half three-pointers for the second time this season, and that's what he finished with. Guys, back to you. Thanks, Kevin. Hot start certainly for him, but very fast pace, Kalena, but not very efficient.
How do these teams kind of settle themselves in?
You can tell both teams are okay with that fast pace, but that's one thing the Warriors have talked about is their shot selection. Can we stay patient? Because remember, the Lakers actually guard the three ball well. For all their defensive struggles, they actually do guard the three ball well. And that's where the Warriors want to live. But if they can stay patient, move the ball around a little more, make the Lakers work, create some long closeouts, makes it easier to drive, get in the paint, play that way, and that'll actually set them up for some even better looks from three-point range.
Lakers shooting 30%, Warriors only 27%. We got a whistle here on a Klay Thompson 3. Could be Troy Brown Jr. might have gotten caught up in the screen in the wash there.
Jordan Poole set that screen. Jordan Poole's wincing in pain right now.
Yeah, he's bent over.
He's bent over. He's holding his abdomen area. He was the guy setting that screen for Klay Thompson, which is one thing the Warriors do so well. The guards set screens for each other. This team sets more screens than pretty much anybody in the league, and that's how they get a good amount of open looks.
Jonathan Kuminga has also checked in here for Kevon Looney. He gets it now. Nope. It goes right through his hands, and it's a turnover for the Warriors. 9-8, 6:32 to go here in the first quarter. George Sedano, Glenn Azabuki with you here at Chase Center. Dennis Schroeder with the ball here. Guarded by Jordan Poole up top near the logo. They get to D'Angelo Russell on the right wing. Guarded by Kuminga. Russell probing. Gets batted away by Kuminga. Great defense by the Warriors. Now Davis has it at midcourt. Green guarding him. Davis with time running out. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Drives into the paint. Rims off on the floater there. Draymond loses his shoe as he's trying to tie it on the other end. And the Warriors turn it over again on a dribble handoff here on the near sideline between Kuminga and Klay Thompson.
So that's been a point of discussion for the Warriors. That's their fourth turnover. But you can tell the Warriors have picked up their defensive intensity. And they're really pressuring up now. No pass is easy, and they're trying to make the Lakers feel them.
Russell bringing it up near sideline, hounded by Kuminga from the half-court mark. Davis sets a screen for him, but Kuminga fights through it. Russell in the paint, throws one up, gets it off the back rim to fall in off the heel of the basket.
And that's how they settle down. We have to drive more. We have to go inside more, get closer to the basket. That's when they're at their best.
10-9 Lakers. They take their first lead at 5:37 here in the first. Kuminga, right wing three, pulls up there. Gets nothing but the bottom of the net. And the Lakers' first lead is short-lived, 12-10. Warriors with 5:25 to go in the first.
And no one wants to get close to him because he's so explosive, so he's going to have that shot.
D'Angelo Russell pulls up from the right elbow, misses. Rebound, Kuminga. Kuminga has done a great job expanding his game this season. Poole gets it to Draymond, gets it back from Draymond. Misses the baseline jumper. Rebound, hoop, Hachimura. Hachimura drives right into the paint like a football player. No call as everybody goes to the deck. Hachimura gets it back from Reeves, who misses it. And Jordan Poole with the rebound at the elbow. Crosses half court now. Right wing for Poole, gets it to Draymond. Now in the right block to Kuminga. Kuminga to Green at the free throw line. Green back to Kuminga. Mid-range jumper from the right side is good. Kuminga's like, hey, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it.
No one's even close to him. And he's just taking his time and lining it up.
Russell probing. Finds Brown underneath. Cannot get the basket. Now throws it away to Kuminga. Kuminga throws it to Draymond Green, but tipped away by the Lakers. It'll be Warriors ball on the far sideline.
One thing the Warriors are doing so far is Jermichael Green and DiVincenzo come in the game for Draymond and Andrew Wiggins. They're actually defending without fouling.
Which has been a huge issue, obviously.
It's been a massive issue.
Yeah.
And it's not because the Lakers aren't going inside. They're getting the ball inside. They're trying. There's been some collisions there, and there's been some no calls, but the Warriors have done a good job of making sure they're not reaching and fouling unnecessarily.
DiVincenzo gets in. Jermichael Green gets in. So does Vanderbilt, Beasley, and Reeves for the Lakers on the other side. Klay Thompson buries the jumper there on the left side.
He's gotten so many good looks because of his movement.
16-10, 4:08 to go here in the first. Warriors with the lead. Russell on the left wing. Finds Davis on the left elbow, guarded by Green. Jermichael, that is. Left-hand dribble, now spins right. Trying to post up, spins left towards the baseline. Davis misses. The putback is no good either by Vanderbilt. Rebound Warriors. Thompson bringing it across the timeline. Thompson gets the screen from Kuminga. He pulls up from three. Misses back iron. Rebound Beasley. Beasley Gets it to Russell on the right wing. Russell, left-hand dribble, kicks it to Beasley. Open look from the left wing. In and out, rebound Kuminga. Now to Poole on the far sideline. Poole gets it to the middle. Now on the elbow on the right side. Finds himself in the mid-block there. Gets it to Kuminga on the right side, who kicks it back out to DiVincenzo, left wing. In the mid-post to JaMychal Green. Finds Klay Thompson, but we have a foul on Dante DiVincenzo on an illegal screen.
That's the Warriors' pet play, split action. They throw it in the post and go split, and DiVincenzo just did a little too much, wasn't stationary as Klay Thompson's coming off. That's the right call.
On the floor for the Lakers, Russell, Vanderbilt, Davis, Beasley, and Reeves. For the Warriors, DiVincenzo, Kuminga, Green, Poole, and Thompson stays on the floor.
Super low scoring quarter so far.
16-10, 3:04 to go in the first. Austin Reeves in there, gets it to Beasley on the right wing, guarded by DiVincenzo. Now switched on to Kuminga on the right wing. Dribbling out of control there, but finds Jared Vanderbilt, who finds Wenyen Gabriel underneath the basket for the two-hand jam. So Beasley looked out of control for a second, but found his man who made the hockey assist there.
Yeah, that happened because they ended up double-teaming Malik Beasley. Got rid of it at the right time.
Ty Jerome with the push shot on the other side is no good. Rebound Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt dribbling it across the timeline to the right wing. Gets it to Reeves on the right wing. Guarded by Jerome now to Vanderbilt. Guarded by Klay on the right wing. To Reeves up top. Reeves guarded by Klay on the right wing. Left-hand dribble. Pull up by Reeves is no good, but he's fouled by Thompson, who's not thrilled with the call. With the Disney bundle, stream Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Terms apply. See DisneyBundle.com for details. With 2:20 to go here in the first quarter, the Warriors are leading by 4, 16-12. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Tomorrow on ESPN Radio, two of the NBA's best go head-to-head at TD Garden.
Spins to the lane, rises to the broken line, and floats it in. Ja Morant.
Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies face Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
It's good. Boston takes the lead. Jason Tatum on a three.
The Grizzlies and Celtics, presented by Indeed. Coverage begins tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ABC. You can also listen on the ESPN app and on your smart speaker.
I'm going to give Tom Brady some leniency for the next few years. Transitions are hard for everybody, and this is going to be an incredible transition. It's going to be a lot.
Check out the Dominique Foxworth Show, anywhere you get your podcast. Did you miss Canty and Carlin?
I ain't going to say too much about the quarterback situation. You know, I just know a little something about something.
That was
You need to spend those votes.
The app.
Kevin Richard with you inside our studios. I want to give you a couple of updates around the association right now. Denver has opened up a 13-point lead on Charlotte. 37-23 is what the Nuggets outscored the Hornets by in the third quarter. 187 is where we stand. Elsewhere, Miami losing in Orlando. Indiana is taking on Washington. The Wizards are up 112-93. Later tonight, Luka Doncic will make his return to the lineup. It'll be the debut of Luka and Kyrie together when the Mavericks continue a road trip, take on Sacramento. We go back to Chase Center with Kalena Azubuike. Here's George Sedano.
Thank you, Kevin. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed. Welcome back to Chase Center. George Sedano, Kalena Azubuike with you here. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Warriors up 4, 16-12. Austin Reeves got fouled by Klay Thompson, and we'll go to the free throw line. For the Lakers, it feels like, Kalena, that you just have a bunch of guys who don't really know each other out there. But the Warriors, just the shot selection seems strange as well.
Right. If you think about what the Warriors are doing, they have 0 points in the paint. And the Lakers have 8. That's what they do. But the Warriors need to get to their in-between game a little more. They have floaters. They're not utilizing all their skills offensively. And Anthony Davis isn't in the game now, but he's got 0 points, which is wild without LeBron James. You want to rely on him. It's just been the guards doing most of the work.
Austin Reeves gets both free throws. Warriors come back the other way. JaMychal Green missing a three on the left side there. Malik Beasley dribbling and penetrating to the paint, kicking it to Wenyen Gabriel on the wing. To Reeves, back to Gabriel in the paint. Gabriel turns it over, throws it right to Jonathan Kuminga, who's on the run in transition, finds Jerome in the corner. Jerome flips it to the far corner, DiVincenzo, who gets it to Moody, back to DiVincenzo for three from the corner. No good, tipped around to JaMychal Green. He throws it up off the glass. Can't get the bucket, but gets the foul. He'll go to the charity strike.
Warriors are doing their best to crash the offensive glass. That said, Darvin Ham definitely said that was an issue for the Lakers, trying to make sure they defensive rebound and limit them to one possession. And I think the Warriors came to the game realizing that. This is a team that can struggle in that area. But, yeah, they almost had their first point in the paint just now.
Yeah, JaMychal got hammered on that play. He'll go to the free throw line, gets the first. 17-14 Warriors, 1:45 to go in the first quarter.
And JaMychal Green, he's actually been pretty bouncy lately. Since he got back from injury, he's played well. He's finished much better. He's gotten off the ground pretty quick. They like him.
I saw on NBC Sports on your RSN as he gets the second free throw, Steve Kerr saying he's also utilized him better as well. He put the onus on himself too. Austin Reeves brings the ball up across the timeline, gets it to Vanderbilt on the right wing. Hand off to Beasley up top, guarded by DiVincenzo tightly. Right-hand dribble, pull up from the elbow is good for Beasley. And Malik Beasley gets the score there. 18-16 Warriors. DiVincenzo loses it on the other end, stolen by Beasley. Jerome tips it away, and the Warriors get a free one with Moses Moody with the two-hand jam. 2016 Warriors, 1:10 to go in the first. Vanderbilt up top. Hand off to Beasley, guarded by Moody. In the paint, kicks it to a wide open Wenyen Gabriel. Can't get the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo bringing it back across the timeline. Finds Kuminga in the mid-post. Kuminga sees Reeves. And we have a foul. Offensive foul on Kuminga as he hit him with the elbow as he was turning. Hit Reeves in the face. Reeves is still on the ground in agony.
Reeves took a mean elbow to the schnoz. That looked painful. And Kuminga is not a weak human being.
He is a big young man, and the training staff is checking right now.
The offensive foul is being reviewed to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Is under review. Training staff of the Lakers checking on Reeves. As you heard the official, they'll be checking for a flagrant. What do you think?
Well, he definitely got him, and they don't care about intent. So
you hit
anything
the
head and neck area, it's usually a flagrant. I don't think it'll be a flagrant, too, because that's unnecessary and excessive. I don't think it meets that criteria, but probably a flagrant one.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate situation. It's tough right now. Ooh, no, he hit him.
I think he got him twice.
Yeah.
Both elbows.
Yeah.
On the first one brushed him, and the second came through just for good measure.
Yeah. The second one looked like something we'd see on the UFC card tonight on ESPN Plus between Volkanovski and Makhachev.
I mean, that looked like a smashed cheekbone, man. I got respect for Reeves if he gets up.
Yeah, and he's up. He's good to go.
He's good.
And by the way, if you want to buy that pay-per-view on ESPN Plus, it will be after. You can check it out right after this game.
Listen, I'm a big UFC fan. I love watching that on ESPN Plus. That is going to be a good fight. But I think, like you're saying, Austin Reeves and Kuminga just gave us a little preview. They got some mean elbows in the UFC.
Oh, he's got a rabbit under his right eye.
Oh, no, yeah. Something's going to start growing there.
They're putting ice on it right now. He looks like he definitely went into the octagon today.
You think they're going to have to get the cut man like they do at the UFC?
Yeah,
get in there with the Vaseline
and press it down.
Just press it.
Yeah, well, they're checking him actually for a concussion protocol right now. They're putting the lights in his eyes. He seems to be okay.
The offensive foul is being upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Reeves will shoot 2 free throws, and we'll resume play with a side out with 24 on the shot clock for LA.
There you have it. So 20-16 right now, Warriors. 48.8 seconds to go at the first. Reeves will shoot the 2 free throws.
Kuminga was trying to do the right thing. We were talking about the shot selection for the Warriors. He was trying to drive it in there as Reeves was kind of gapping him, trying to eat up that real estate. But Reeves just moved his feet, and Kuminga had to try to pivot, and the elbows came through.
Reeves misses the first back iron.
I mean, are we sure he's not seeing 2 rings?
Oh, my goodness. That's a great point. Shoot at the one in the middle if you have 3, actually, if you're Austin. He gets the second one to fall.
He followed your advice.
Lakers ball on the far sideline.
This could be one of those knockdown, drag-out type of games, just the fast-paced version.
20-17 at the moment. Warriors with a 3-point lead, 48.8 to go. Gabriel to inbound to Vanderbilt. Now he gets it back out to Reeves, guarded by Jerome up top. To Beasley, guarded tightly by DiVincenzo and doubled by Jermichael Green, but almost a turnover there as Jermichael Green with quick hands.
So Warriors have done this a few times, just blitzing the ball handler on those ball screens, and the Lakers have actually picked it apart a few times. That time they were able to get the deflection, but Lakers retained possession.
Beasley inbounds to Reeves up top. They find Lonnie Walker, who just checked in for the Lakers. Cutting in the middle is Jared Vanderbilt for the jam.
And the same kind of thing, they sent 2 defenders with Lonnie Walker, and he got rid of it, and the Warriors weren't able to rotate over in time.
20-19 Warriors. They hold on to a 1-point lead. 27 seconds left. Ty Jerome taking his time. 12 on the shot clock. A difference of 10 seconds. And Jerome gets picked off by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt to Reeves for the jam in transition. And the Lakers take a 1-point lead with 15 seconds to go.
And that's the 8th turnover for 8 Laker points.
Jerome just threw it right to Vanderbilt. Jerome now to Moody on the right wing. Back to Jerome. Guarded by Gabriel. Jerome drives into the paint. Off the glass and in with 0.7 seconds to go. The Warriors with a 1-point lead. 22-21. The inbound. Reeves almost gets a turnover there. That'll be the end of the first quarter. So a physical one for sure. A lot of pace, but not a lot of baskets just yet. End of the first quarter, the Warriors leading 22-21 over the Lakers. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Mike Greenberg.
Able to rotate over in time.
20-19 Warriors. They hold on to a 1-point lead. 27 seconds left.
To get the deflection, but Lakers retain possession.
Beasley inbounds to Reeves up top. They find Lonnie Walker, who just checked in for the Lakers. Cutting in the middle is Jared Vanderbilt for the jam.
And the same kind of thing, they sent 2 defenders with Lonnie Walker, and he got rid of it, and the Warriors weren't able to rotate over in time.
20-19 Warriors. They hold on to a 1-point lead. 27 seconds left. Ty Jerome taking his time. 12 on the shot clock. A difference of 10 seconds. And Jerome gets picked off by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt to Reeves for the jam in transition. And the Lakers take a 1-point lead with 15 seconds to go.
And that's the 8th turnover for 8 Laker points.
Jerome just threw it right to Vanderbilt. Jerome now to Moody on the right wing. Back to Jerome. Guarded by Gabriel. Jerome drives into the paint. Off the glass and in with 0.7 seconds to go. The Warriors with a 1-point lead. 22-21. The inbound. Reeves almost gets a turnover there. That'll be the end of the first quarter. So a physical one for sure. A lot of pace, but not a lot of baskets just yet. End of the first quarter, the Warriors leading 22-21 over the Lakers. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Mike Greenberg. People do on evasive in order to spar. Fitz.
Hell do I know about
Max Kellerman.
Is he the Jordan of the... Kevin Winter with you inside our studios. End of one. Lake...
Players. He's compared to athletes in other sports.
This generation doesn't want to give credit.
Fitz and Harry. Weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
Wayne Gretzky is usually not compared to other hockey players. He's compared to athletes in other sports. Once upon a time, this is a million years ago, Babe Ruth was the same thing. He was compared to athletes in other sports, not baseball players. And that's Michael Jordan. Is he the Jordan of the sport? Mahomes has a chance to be in that category.
GJ and Max. Mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Kevin Winter with you inside our studios. End of one. Lakers trailed the Golden State Warriors by 1. 22-21. Golden State has committed 8 turnovers so far in this one. Kalena Azubuike pointed out that the Lakers have 8 points off of those 8 turnovers. Not an offensive beaut. Certainly not going to be traveled up the highway to Springfield, Massachusetts in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Neither team is shooting above 39%. Neither team could hit water if they fell out of a boat from beyond the arch. Let's go to the second quarter. Golden State 22, Lakers 21. Back to Chase Center with Kalena Azubuike. Here's George Sedano.
Thank you, Kevin. You've emphasized this, Kalena, before the game. Turnovers are the key for the Warriors. They're on pace for 32 right now.
Right, and the key is who can get into a rhythm offensively first. It's been kind of a defensive battle. Warriors have thrown some double teams at them. They'd love to just clog up the paint in general and make the Lakers beat them from outside, which right now they're 1 for 6 from three-point range, so that's probably a good strategy to stick with. But neither team has been in rhythm offensively at all, really.
Here are the squads as we start the second quarter. DiVincenzo, JaMychal Green, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green for the Warriors. For the Lakers, Vanderbilt, Walker, Beasley, Schroeder, and Gabriel. And Walker cutting baseline, misses there. Nice pass, but could not finish. Warriors get the ball back. Jordan Poole controlling at the logo. Poole, bounce pass to Draymond Green, floats one up off the glass and in, and it's the Warriors now with a 3-point lead, 24-21.
Gabriel got there, but that was a strong finish from Draymond.
Pull up left wing 3 for Beasley, no good. Tipped out by Vanderbilt, right to Jordan Poole. Poole floats one to JaMychal Green, and he gets hammered by Wenyen Gabriel underneath. Green will go to the free throw line.
That's great recognition from Jordan Poole. That's the kind of game he's been playing lately. He saw JaMychal Green seal the smaller Dennis Schroeder, and JaMychal Green had beaten everybody down the floor, and Jordan Poole saw him. And Jordan Poole's been more in control of his game. He's assisted so well the last 2 games he's played as he knocks down the first free throw. JaMychal Green does, and everybody's better for it, including guys like JaMychal Green.
JaMychal Green, former McDonald's All-American, 73% from the line, gets both. Green with 5 points, or check that, 4 points. Here's Dennis Schroeder on the right wing, guarded by Wiggins, drives baseline, finds Malik Beasley on the left wing, misses front iron. Poole with the boards, crossing the timeline, met by Schroeder and Vanderbilt. Poole now trying to shake them, gets JaMychal Green, pick and roll, nice bounce pass to Draymond. Draymond fumbles it, but it's off the Lakers, out of bounds. 11 seconds on the shot clock for the Warriors.
Warriors had him right where they wanted him. It started with a double team on Jordan Poole. He gets rid of it, and you make the defense react. Usually Draymond Green either finishes that or makes the right decision. Just couldn't handle it, but they retain it.
Inbound on the baseline from Poole. Bounce pass into Wiggins. Can't finish. Rebound Schroeder, and he's on the run. Schroeder on the left wing. Gets the screen from Vanderbilt. Drives into the paint. Right hand. Throws one up. Gets fouled. And will go to the free throw line. Foul there on JaMychal Green. Yes, wanted to make sure I had the right green there for the Warriors.
So Dennis Schroeder saw JaMychal Green there, and he's like, I can use my quickness to get by this guy. And JaMychal Green tried to go under that screen, which was the right approach with Dennis Schroeder. You want to make him shoot threes, tough contested threes if you can, as he makes the first free throw. But once Dennis Schroeder came off that screen and JaMychal was still there, the quickness just won out. But on the other side, Warriors going to the basket more work in the paint,
no doubt.
Pick and rolls, trying to finish inside, doing a much better job with the shot selection.
Schroeder gets both there. He has 5 points, 26-23, 10:35 to go in the second. Warriors leading by 3. Draymond Green up top to the left wing to JaMychal Green, guarded by Wenyen Gabriel. Up top to Andrew Wiggins, guarded closely there by Vanderbilt. They kick out left wing 3 for JaMychal Green. Is good. It's nothing but the bottom of the net, JaMychal Green.
The drive set up the 3 ball. You got Wenyen Gabriel helping off with the shooter. Throw it right to him.
29-23, JaMychal Green with 7 points. Lonnie Walker gets the basket on the other end, and it's a 4-point game now. Warriors leading. 10 minutes to go in the second. Jordan Poole directing traffic. Guarded by Schroeder, gets the screen, rejects it from Draymond Green. Up top to Draymond, wide open for three. Misses back iron, rebound Schroeder. Green and Gabriel collide at midcourt. Schroeder was going to throw it away, and Jordan Poole somehow saved it for the Lakers.
He must have thought his teammate touched it. No one touched it.
Lonnie Walker gets the ball on the left wing, guarded by Poole. Good screen by Gabriel. Walker with the Euro step off the basket. Gets the basket off the glass and in, rather.
They got numerous guys that can handle and score out of pick and roll. Lonnie Walker is one of them.
Dante DiVincenzo now with the ball into the mid-post to Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins doing some work against Beasley. Spins towards the baseline. Off the glass. Beautiful shot there by Andrew Wiggins. 31-27 Warriors. 9 minutes to go here in the second.
He's just got the small defender Malik Beasley on him. He's going to expose him in the post if he can.
Beasley with the pull-up. Right wing three. No good. Rebound Gabriel. Right place, right time. And layup. And in for Gabriel. 31-29. Warriors up 2, 8:45 to go. Warriors driving on the other side, and a circus shot there by Jordan Poole. He gets the hoop and the harm and gives the Warriors a 4-point lead as he goes to the free throw line.
It was kind of a late whistle, too. He just threw up a prayer, and it was answered. It looked like he wanted to pass. He was changing his mind in the air, and then just threw it up as he's falling out of bounds. But again, this change of mentality for the Warriors has really been evident here. Continuing to drive it, going inside, not settling for threes as much, really putting a lot of pressure on the Lakers defense, and this will be their 7th and 8th free throw.
Poole for the and one.
I mean, it's just 7th free throw because he made it.
Malik Beasley gets called for that foul on that particular play. So Poole converts there. 5-point lead for the Warriors. Poole gets his first 3 points of the game. He's got 3 boards and 2 assists as well. His assist game has ticked up since Steph has been out. Bounce pass in to Vanderbilt by Schroeder is rejected by Green. Here's Poole coming the other way. Poole with the step back, puts his man on skates. No good on the three-pointer. Rebound by Vanderbilt. Pushes forward to Gabriel in the paint. Gabriel finds Schroeder. Now, a wide-open Malik Beasley gets the ball up top. Can't convert. Rebound, Green. Out to Klay Thompson on the near sideline. Klay pulls up left wing three. Good! Klay Thompson with a three-pointer.
It's pace, pace, pace. Who wins the transition game? Both teams are okay with quick shots. Warriors are saying, we play that game better.
Timeout, Lakers. Darvin Ham has seen enough. He's going to talk this thing over. The Warriors extend their lead to 8. It is 37-29 with 8:08 to go here in the second quarter. You're listening to the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
My top 5 scorers of all time. At number 5 all time, Kobe Bryant. At number 4, Kevin Durant. At number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At number 2, Wilt Chamberlain. And at number 1, Michael Jordan not only led the league in scoring, which is what we mean when you say scoring champ, 10 times.
GJ and Max, mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. You can't miss Canty and Carlin, pound for pound, the biggest show on ESPN Radio.
I am here in Bristol. We are judging a dip competition. This is what Jesus intended for me. Finally, I feel like somebody understands what my talents are good for.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to imagine that you would be good at this, Carlin. You're the same height, whether you're standing up or they put you on your side.
Am I bleeding here? Like, honestly, can I get a tissue? I feel like I just got drilled.
Guys, spot the lie. I'm just saying.
Spot the lie. Let's talk about dips first.
Okay.
I am a simple man when it comes to this kind of thing.
Okay.
7 layers is just, you're trying to show off. There is a bacon cheeseburger dip.
Once we start talking about putting burgers in dip, I can't do it.
But I can't lie. I'm intrigued.
You can be intrigued. I don't know about the ending of that movie, though.
Canty and Carlin, weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Football season is winding down. Basketball and hockey are heating up, and nothing beats seeing your favorite team live. Not only does Vivid Seats have great ticket prices, they're also the official ticketing partner of ESPN. And with Vivid Seats rewards, when you buy 10 tickets, you get the 11th free. Download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Life happens live. Receive a reward credit equal to the average price of the 10 tickets purchased, excluding taxes, fees, and processing costs. See vividseats.com/rewards for terms and conditions.
Kevin Winter with you as we go inside the numbers for the Los Angeles Lakers this season, brought to you by Dell Technologies. Their President's Day sale starts now with savings on select, sleek, XPS, PCs, and more. Powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Call 877-ASK-DELL. Inside the numbers tonight, the Lakers' 29th different starting lineup of the year. That's the most. George Sedano and Kelena Azubuike in the NBA. Back to you guys.
Thank you, pal. You know, speaking of efficiency, the Warriors became a lot more efficient here, basically from the 2-minute mark, or 2:20 left in the first quarter, to where we're at now, which is 8:08 in the second quarter. What's been the difference, Kelena?
The Warriors' offensive attack has been so much more balanced. They're having more threatening drives, so now the Lakers have to respect those drives and react to those, and they're able to kick it out and get open looks. And sometimes the Warriors are getting all the way to the basket. On the other side, Draymond Green, who's out of the game now, was just manning the paint, rotating over at the right time.
Anthony Davis checks back in for the Lakers, gets it in the mid-post on the far sideline. To D'Angelo Russell on the left wing, back to Davis in the mid-post. Davis working on Looney, spins baseline, fadeaway jumper, bounces in. There's the bounce that Anthony Davis needed, his first basket of the game.
You saw how intentional they were. As soon as he got in the game, get it right back to him. You don't like it, we're throwing it right back to you.
37-31 Warriors, 7:34 to go here in the second. Poole finds Wiggins cutting into the paint. Wiggins throws it up and rolls in over Davis.
And Davis had to rotate over because they double-teamed the ball handler. But again, the Warriors going inside almost at will now.
39-31, 7:20 to go. Warriors with the lead here. Rui Hachimura, right wing three, nothing but the bottom of the net. And Rui Hachimura gets his first points of the game. 39-34 Warriors, 7:07 to go in the second. Wiggins guarded here by D'Angelo Russell. He decides to pull up straight on three-pointer. Got it to go. Andrew Wiggins extends the lead to 8 for the Warriors with 6:52 to go in the second.
He decided to do that because they went so far under that screen that Jordan Poole set.
Anthony Davis here in the right block, gets it to Schroeder, straight on three-pointer, buries that one. And now things are falling for both teams.
DiVincenzo came to double Anthony Davis. He was scared he was going to score on his guy, and they threw it right back to his man.
42-37, 6:25 to go here in the second. Warriors with the lead. They're up 5. Wiggins in the mid-post, kicks it out to an open Dante DiVincenzo, who misses front iron. Rebound, Russell. Gets it to Schroeder on the right wing. Guarded by Wiggins. Now in the mid-post to Hachimura. That's where he likes to work. Hachimura gets it back to Russell. They swing it to Schroeder. Straight on three for Schroeder again. Schroeder another three-pointer. He's got 11 points, leading all scorers.
Schroeder saying, I'm going to make them pay for helping off of me. It's the last thing I do. That time it was Andrew Wiggins who just stayed to zone it up. They threw it right to him.
42-40 Warriors. Poole to DiVincenzo on the right wing. Back to Poole on the handoff, and we've got a whistle. Defensive 3 seconds on the Lakers as Klay Thompson looks to shoot the free throw here on the technical foul. Jordan Poole arguing, though, a previous call, it looks like, with Ashley Moore-Gleish. And he just got teed up, it looks like, no? Or a warning, pardon me. You got a warning.
Yeah, Jordan Poole, it's almost like him and Klay Thompson were kind of going back and forth. Who's going to shoot this free throw? Jordan Poole turned around and saw Klay there as he made the free throw. And he's like, oh, you're shooting. Oh,
and he's still going at it with Ashley. Wow. She told him to stand down. Dante DiVincenzo will inbound it. Warriors up 43-40 after the Klay Thompson free throw. DiVincenzo gets the handoff after giving it to Looney. Bounce pass to Poole underneath, reverse layup and in for Jordan Poole. As the Warriors are up 45-40, 5 points now for Poole. Hachimura on the other side of the mid-post, drives baseline, goes up and under. Beautiful shot there by Rui Hachimura as he's got 5.
It was a mismatch. Jordan Poole was on him, scored pretty easily.
A pull-up from Poole in the paint. Misses there. Rebound Hachimura as he's pushing. Finds Schroeder on the near sideline. Schroeder driving to the paint. Off the glass and in. A contested shot. And Dante DiVincenzo is down. He may have taken a shot in the abdomen area. Timeout Warriors as the Lakers cut the lead to 1.
Warriors got to keep their composure. Jordan Poole talking to the official, and it kind of sparked a Laker run.
Steve Kerr not thrilled there with Josh Tibbett and company as they are having some words. 5:04 to go here in the first half. It's the Warriors leading by 1, 45-44 against the Lakers. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
This is it. Enough dreaming about growing my business online. It's time to get serious about selling in my style, as big as I want to grow, because there's nothing I can't do. It's time to get Shopify.
You go and get it.
Oh, oops. I thought I was just talking to myself there. But heck yeah, I do. It's time to take my business to the next level. Start selling with Shopify to join the commerce platform revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide. Packed with industry-leading tools ready to ignite your growth, Shopify gives you complete control over your business and your brand. From templates that make site design simple to customizations that let you grow at your pace. This is possibility powered by Shopify. Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com/play. That's shopify.com/play. Go to shopify.com/play to take your business to the next level today.
With groceries and housing costs at an all-time high, you're probably looking for new ways to cut costs in the new year. Like no more trips, restaurants, movies, basically no more fun. There's a better solution. With Rocket Money, you can track your spending, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and lower your bills. Users save an average of $720 a year. With Rocket Money, you can get your finances back in black, so you don't have to stop doing everything you love to do. To learn more, go to rocketmoney.com/gameday or download the Rocket Money app from the Apple app or Google Play stores.
Okay, Julie, have you made your decision?
Oh, wow, I have. This was a tough choice. I had such a great time with Brad, but I am gonna have to pick Geico.
Interesting.
Geico is just, sorry, I'm getting emotional. Been by my side, for so long with great customer service.
I thought we had something, Julie.
I'm sorry, Brad. Geico is just always there for me whenever I need them.
It's an insurance company.
No, it's an insurance partner, Brad.
For the choice you can always rely on, go to geico.com.
Kevin Winter with you inside our studios. Coming up on the AutoZone halftime report, we'll take a trip around the association. We've already had one buzzer beater waved off. No overtime. Brooklyn falls to Philadelphia. Miami has just evened it up with the Magic at 97 apiece. Orlando will go to overtime. Ball falls off at the buzzer. We'll hear from Woj at the half as well on the latest in the Gary Payton II issue. George, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm always interested in hearing what Woj has to say, Coletta.
Oh, yeah, Woj bombs.
He woke the world up the other day with Kevin Durant at 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast, 10:30 Pacific.
Watch out for the Suns.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see how this West goes. Kyrie in Dallas, and of course Kevin Durant there. A lot of moves made by a lot of different teams.
Coach Kerr took Jordan Poole out, let him cool down a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Klay Thompson, right wing three. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Klay. Klay is heating up. He's got 13 points, 3 3-pointers already in the first half. 4-point lead for the Warriors. Russell on the other side, guarded by DiVincenzo on the left wing. In the mid-post to Anthony Davis, guarded by Green. Davis holding the ball, trying to figure it out. Backing down, Draymond spins towards the baseline and gets the tough shot as he hits the deck. 48-46 Warriors. Lakers with
that block. Officials thought it was clean, and he was trying to plead his case. He was screaming on the way back, "He got me on the arm."
He did get him a little bit on the hand, but after the fact, it could be that high five rule that's in effect. Schroeder goes to the free throw line trailing by 1 to try to tie it with 6:50 to go in the third. Rattles one home there.
Hey, actually, I don't blame Jordan Poole. If ever I got my shot blocked and it was close, I'd be like, "It's a foul! He fouled me! What are you guys looking at?"
But the problem is he has spent the entire night arguing with every single official.
He's done too much tonight, and the officials have just had enough.
Tied up at 65. D'Angelo Russell to inbound. Next to the Lakers bench. Gets it to Reeves and back to Russell at the logo now. Russell guarded by Wiggins. Russell gets it to Davis on the left wing. Davis spins out of trouble, gets it to Reeves in the near corner. Reeves drives baseline, bounce pass to Davis, fumbles it, gets it back. Davis spins on the fadeaway, misses. Rebound, Green, he clears to Poole. Poole across court to Draymond. Draymond drives to the basket, throws one up off the glass and in. Draymond Green gets the hoop in the horn, gives the Warriors a 2-point lead. Draymond with 11, and he'll go to the free throw line.
And of course, Draymond's going to flex on him. That was an appropriate flex too. But he got the ball. As soon as he got it, he saw he had an angle. His defender wasn't in between him and the basket. And that's what happens a lot of times when you change sides of the floor. Early offense in transition, the defense just isn't ready, and Draymond's 2 steps ahead of the defense.
Draymond gives him a 3-point lead now. He's got 12. D'Angelo Russell on the left wing kicks it to the corner to an open Austin Reeves. Misses the three-pointer there, tipped around. Troy Brown Jr. gets it to D'Angelo Russell. Left wing three is good for D'Angelo Russell. Tie ball game at 68. Russell with 10 points. Klay Thompson kicks it to Poole, who's open. Head fake, kicks it back to Klay, back to Poole, who drives in the paint, kicks it to the wing. Left wing three for Wiggins is no good as it rims out. Austin Reeves throws it away to Jordan Poole, comes the other way. Poole on the left wing, thinks about it for a second, gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins at the free throw line falls, gets it to Klay. Right wing three is short. Rebound Davis and a foul. And that one could be on Draymond, I believe.
It is on Draymond. He just took a swipe at Anthony Davis. Probably not a good foul because the Lakers are in the bonus.
Already.
So you weren't going to get that ball. Anthony Davis pretty much had that one wrapped up, and you just took a swipe at it. And now they're at the free throw line.
Draymond with his third foul. Anthony Davis, an 83% free throw shooter, gets the first. Gives the Lakers a 1-point lead with 5:37 to go in the third.
I said in the first half, the free throw line disparity wasn't bad. Now, this will be the 19th free throw for the Lakers, and the Warriors have only shot 9 so far. So they are widening the gap when it comes to the free throw line. The Lakers are, and they're the 3rd best team in the league when it comes to free throw attempts. So it's really no surprise.
Davis gets them both. Davis now 7 points. Slow game for him. He's only 2 of 9 from the field today. Ty Jerome checks in, gets it to Draymond Green. Bounce pass to Klay Thompson, who can't finish, but it'll be out of bounds off the Lakers. Thompson claps in disgust since he can't finish the play there.
And he was hoping to draw a foul. His defender just wasn't in between him and the basket. And when that happens with the Warriors, they're going back door. And Klay's really good at that. Here's the elevator door screen play.
Klay in the corner on the near side, left-hand dribble into the paint, dumps it off to JaMychal Green, tries to create room, and he does, and gets the two-hand stuff. JaMychal Green gets the basket there. It's a tie ball game at 70. D'Angelo Russell goes the other way. He throws it away to Klay Thompson. Thompson on the run. In transition, the Warriors to Ty Jerome off the glass and in. Warriors take a 2-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Darvin Ham wants to talk this over as he takes a timeout.
The Warriors have the momentum right now. You can feel it. Chase Center can feel it. They're letting him hear it, and that was a great decision from Ty Jerome. No one was able to stop him, so he just kept going all the way instead of passing it back. And I told you JaMychal Green is finishing much better lately. He's bouncing.
JaMychal Green has done a nice job tonight. He's got 9 points. Ty Jerome gets his second basket of the game. With 5 minutes to go in the third, it's the Warriors 72, the Lakers 70. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Mike Greenberg. Greeny.
My first favorite player, and there was always a special place in your heart for your first favorite player. Wore number 73 for those Jets. And his name was Joe Klecko. And it has broken my heart time after time, year after year, to see him passed over for the Hall of Fame. He was a genuinely great player. He was a Pro Bowl player at 3 different positions on the defensive line. He was the unquestioned leader and best player on a group called the Sack Exchange, which in the early 80s was one of the most dominant defenses in the National Football League, and which unquestionably was the most in love I've ever been with any group, any team, anything in sports in my lifetime. And yesterday, it was announced that that player, finally, after all these years, will take his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Greeny with Mike Greenberg. Weekday mornings at 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Plus, you can watch and listen on the ESPN app.
I'm going to give Tom Brady some leniency for the next few years. Transitions are hard for everybody. Yeah. And this is going to be an incredible transition. It's going to be a lot.
Check out the Dominique Foxworth Show anywhere you get your podcast.
Yo, Pablo Torre here, host of the ESPN Daily Podcast. When you want to go beyond your feed, when you want to get inside the score, when you want to get behind the highlight, there's ESPN Daily. Go deeper into the stories of the moment. Get the exclusive access and insider perspective that only ESPN can give you. ESPN Daily, hosted by me, Pablo Torre. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
My top 5 scorers of all time. At number 5 all time, Kobe Bryant. At number 4, Kevin Durant. At number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At number 2, Wilt Chamberlain. And at number 1, Michael Jordan not only led the league in scoring, which is what we mean when you say scoring champ, 10 times.
GJ and Max. Mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Kevin Rich with you inside our studios. I want to remind you, coverage tomorrow, the NBA on ESPN Radio. Celtics and the Grizzlies starts 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, we are one of 3 games that's ongoing on this Saturday night. Denver already won this afternoon in Charlotte. Cleveland and Chicago, the Cavs are up by 6. They're in the 3rd. And Dallas and Sacramento are underway. Luka and Kyrie playing together for the first time. George, Kalena, back to you guys in San Francisco.
Thank you. The NBA, always something going on, Kalena. Always something going on.
True. Hey, watch the Lakers here, too. Since they're in the bonus, they're going to be super aggressive to end this third quarter.
72-70 Warriors right now. 4:50 to go here in the third. Pull-up 3 for D'Angelo Russell. Misses badly and bounces off of Draymond Green's shoulders. He's laughing because he can't believe he couldn't get it.
Sometimes that's all you can do is laugh. Usually he knows exactly where the ball is. That time he had no clue.
Bounced out of bounds there. D'Angelo Russell will inbound from the baseline. Throws it up for Davis at the elbow, guarded by JaMychal Green. Davis almost throws it away there. Jared Vanderbilt, quick feet to get it. Vanderbilt, mid-range jumper. Wow, is wet. Ties the ball game.
That was a broken play. He made something out of nothing.
72 apiece, 4:30 to go in the third. Ty Jerome on the other end, getting it to Draymond in the mid-post on the near side. Kick to the left side, to the corner, to DiVincenzo, misses badly, rebound Davis. Davis, only 7 points tonight. 2 of 9, as I mentioned. Reeves with the bounce pass to Davis. Davis gets blocked by Draymond Green on his drive to the basket. Green going the other direction at the free throw line to the corner. Too hot for JaMychal Green as it goes out of bounds. Turnover Warriors. And that's the 12th turnover for the Warriors.
That's what Coach Kerr preaches. Make the simple pass. That was threading the needle. You probably didn't need that one there. Just turn around and make a simple pass to someone else. But that time, as Draymond checks out, he knew where the ball was, and he knew they were going to Anthony Davis to help him recover. Was on point that last defensive possession.
Tied at 72, under 4 to go here in the third. Malik Beasley checks in, throws one up for Davis too high, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Lakers. Warriors ball.
See, they're trying to force it to Anthony Davis there. It just wasn't there. The Warriors were in great position, actually.
Davis checks out. Wenyen Gabriel checks in. D'Angelo Russell checks out. Lonnie Walker the fourth, checks in. Vanderbilt, Walker, Beasley, Reeves, and Gabriel. For the Lakers, DiVincenzo, Kuminga, Green, Jerome, and Thompson. For the Warriors is Ty Jerome with the push shot there in between the two lines, just past the dotted line. Gives the Warriors a 2-point lead.
It's his favorite shot. He goes to that whenever he can.
Lakers on the other end. Vanderbilt with the handoff to Reeves, straight on for three. Reeves parries the three-pointer and gives the Lakers a 1-point lead with 3:20 to go in the third. DiVincenzo bringing it up the right sideline. Gets it on the left wing to Kuminga, who's wide open, takes a dribble, shoots it now, misses front iron, rebound Gabriel. Almost too much time there. Reeves with the Euro, finds a trailer, it's Jared Vanderbilt with the jam.
They lost sight of their man and on the weak side, and the Lakers are going to take advantage of that cut.
3-point lead for the Lakers, but not for long as Klay Thompson strikes back on the other side with another three-pointer. His third of the game, 15 points for Klay. Tied at 77, 2:40 to go in the third. Walker, up top guarded by DiVincenzo. Left wing three for Walker, rims out. Vanderbilt tips it, but right to Jerome, and they're going to say he's out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Vanderbilt very active for the Lakers.
That's what he brings to the table, effort. He's going to work hard in the glass. He's going to crash the offensive glass. He's going to cut and move it out the ball, which is something that the Lakers need, and he brings that. He's trying to show his value.
77, 2:26 to go in the third. Warriors and Lakers all even. Ty Jerome, left-hand dribble into the paint. Kicks it out to Jordan Poole on the right wing. Guarded by Reeves. Up top to JaMychal Green. Green for three. Too strong. Rebound Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt bringing it up the near sideline. Still dribbling. Spins into the paint and gets the layup. Left hand off the glass. Jared Vanderbilt showing off his bag with 8 points and gives the Lakers a 2-point lead. Dante DiVincenzo up top to the elbow now. Bounce pass underneath to Kuminga. Kicks it out to Jerome on the right wing. Jerome left-hand dribble on Beasley. Kicks it out to Kuminga. Almost throws it away. Kuminga into the paint. Dumps it off to JaMychal Green, who slams it home for the Warriors. Tied up at 79. JaMychal Green with 11.
Yeah, we've seen some monster dunks this game already.
Lonnie Walker on the right wing, crosses up Kuminga, gets in the paint, flips one up. Ty Jerome has to turn around. He tips it, and it goes off of Lonnie Walker, who was on the ground. So Warriors ball, a strange play there.
That's the second time we've seen the ball just bouncing around, and a Warrior didn't know where it was. He finally figured it out, but they're able to force a turnover.
Here's Jordan Poole in the paint. Push shot from the dotted line is no good. Rebound Vanderbilt, who is putting on a show here in the third quarter, gets into the paint, spins, kicks it to Beasley, who's driving to the basket, off the glass and in. Tough shot there by Malik Beasley. His fourth point of the game, and a whistle here. And the Warriors will inbound. They just wanted to kind of reset here.
The Lakers' mentality is evident, though. When in doubt, drive. They're just trying to get in the paint.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Walker, up top to JaMychal Green. Tries to get the bounce pass to Poole. Double team there. Finds Green. Left wing three is up. Misses front iron. Rebound Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt bringing it across the timeline to Beasley. Guarded tightly by Kuminga. He gets past Kuminga. Throws one up. Falls off the front rim. Rebound and put back for Wenyen Gabriel. Lakers take a 4-point lead, 83-79, 30 seconds to go here in the third.
Another Laker drive. Everybody was focused on that drive. That opened up a chance for an offensive rebound.
Jordan Poole dribbling it here. 7-second differential. Game clock, shot clock. Guarded by Walker. The screen by Kuminga. He's now got Reeves on him. Get another screen by JaMychal Green. Gets in the paint. Gets poked from behind by Wenyen Gabriel. JaMychal Green gets it, puts it in, but a 24-second shot clock violation. Too late by JaMychal Green. I feel like Jordan Poole is a little too lazy there with the ball.
Lazy, a little out of control. We've seen a lot of out-of-control drives lately on both sides, but Jordan Poole is going to check out now and get a little rest.
Probably the right time by Steve Kerr to get him out of the game as well. Him and Ty Jerome check out. Wiggins and Draymond check in. So on the floor, DiVincenzo, Kuminga, Looney, Wiggins, and Green for the Warriors. Russell, Vanderbilt, Walker, Beasley, and Reeves for the Lakers. 7.3 seconds to go. Lakers up 4 here in the third.
So it turns out they're going to win this quarter.
Russell, 3 seconds, crosses the timeline, finds Vanderbilt near the basket, throws it off the glass, and gets fouled by Draymond as the clock expires. Draymond can't believe it. He's arguing with Josh Tiven. The referee, Josh Tiven, now approaching his crew to discuss it.
We're just going to make sure.
They're going to review to see if it happened before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, what set that up, Draymond is coming from the weak side off Lonnie Walker to help. It looked like the foul happened before.
Yeah, foul definitely happened before.
The period,
because the shot was already up.
being reviewed to determine how much time may be needed to put on the clock.
The shot was definitely off the glass before the clock expired. So if the foul happened, it had to have happened a few tenths of a second before that.
It was actually really good execution by the Lakers because they've seen that the Warriors are keeping two with the ball handler at times. They're sending a lot of pressure beyond the perimeter, and they're getting those rolls to the basket. So Draymond recognized it just a tad bit late, and Vanderbilt again is at the rim like he's been really the whole quarter.
Draymond, if it stands, that's his fourth foul. Tonight's attendance, 18,064. Another sellout here at Chase Center, brought to you by Vivid Seats, where you earn rewards with every purchase. Vivid Seats Rewards is your ticket to more tickets. Vivid Seats, life happens live. George Sedano, Kalena Azubuki with you here. Josh Tiven, the lead official, to give us the information.
Occurs with 6/10 on the game clock. The game clock will be reset to 6/10. 2 free throws coming.
So there you have it. 6/10 on the clock. The Lakers looking to extend their lead to 6 by the end of this quarter.
The Laker bench has had an impact. 30 points off the bench, and Vanderbilt had a huge impact in that quarter. And he got going late, going to the basket downhill, and the Warriors know that's where he wants to get. But he was able to get there with his creativity. Spin moves, rolls to the basket. They're finding ways to utilize him.
Jared Vanderbilt with 8 points. Vanderbilt goes to the free throw line. He is a 96% free throw shooter this season.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot the free ball amazing. He can hit here and there. He's 33% from three-point range, but he loves to drive. And he's a guy that knows how to pick his spots, and he feels like he can play with any team because of the way he's able to move without the ball and cut.
Vanderbilt gets the first and now gets the second. Laker lead up to 6. 0.6 seconds to go here in the third. Draymond trying to throw a touchdown pass, and it gets batted away by Beasley at midcourt. That's the end of the third quarter. And wait a second, Jared Vanderbilt is down on the ground after a collision for the Lakers. The Lakers all trying to check him out. The training staff comes out as well as he's laying down in the front court near the Chase Center logo.
I believe it was friendly fire. Him and Malik Beasley were just trying to pick off that Draymond Green pass, and there was a collision with him and Beasley.
And he's up on his feet, so that's good news. At the end of the third quarter, the Lakers have stormed back to take a 6-point lead, 85-79 here in the third. We've got one more quarter to go. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Football season is winding down. Basketball and hockey are heating up, and nothing beats seeing your favorite team live. Not only does Vivid Seats have great ticket prices, they're also the official ticketing partner of ESPN. And with Vivid Seats rewards, when you buy 10 tickets, you get the 11th free. Download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Life happens live. Receive a reward credit equal to the average price of the 10 tickets purchased, excluding taxes, fees, and processing costs. See vividseats.com/rewards for terms and conditions.
This is Greeny with Mike Greenberg.
There's nothing I love more than history in sports. There's nothing I love more than when the past and the present of sports come together. The night that Cal Ripken broke the Ironman streak. Of all the wonderful things about that night, my favorite was that Joe DiMaggio was there, and he made a speech in which he said, "My old teammate Lou Gehrig would be proud of you." If that doesn't bring tears to your eyes, then you don't love this stuff enough. That's what makes this stuff great. That's more important than anything. And so last night, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who is a link to a time that has gone by and lives now only in books and in memory, but who played against Wilt Chamberlain and broke Wilt Chamberlain's record. Like, this ties us back to the origin of the game. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not just figuratively, but literally passing the torch to LeBron James last night. That's what makes sports great.
Greeny with Mike Greenberg. Weekday mornings at 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Plus, you can watch and listen on the ESPN app. Jason Fitz and Harry Douglas are Fitz and Harry.
You know, we've got two great producers on the show, and I like to make your mom jokes to Devin whenever possible. Tell the world what you say every time I make your mom joke. Oh, come on. Rob Pelinka sat down at his desk. He poured himself a nice glass of whiskey. He's taking a sip, and he's saying, man, I did the impossible today. And then all of a sudden, Devin, what did he say a few hours later? Oh, come on. See?
Fitz and Harry. Weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Kevin Rutcher with you inside of our studios. We'll remind you, you have a chance to fulfill your civic duties by listening to Keyshawn, J. Will to Max, weekday morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern, and followed by Greeny with Mike Greenberg. They'll recap the Super Bowl, recap everything that happened in the sports world this weekend. They'll most likely to recap the Super Bowl, which is tomorrow. We go to the fourth quarter in San Francisco. George Kalana, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are 21-6 at home this season. They trail by 6 entering the fourth quarter, Kalina Azubuike. How have the Lakers done it?
Well, they've gotten inside, especially with Vanderbilt in that third quarter. And Warriors have struggled. At times, they've double-teamed the pick and rolls, and the Lakers are making the right pass, getting inside. On the other side, the Warriors have passed up some opportunities. I feel like they could get inside a little more. They could get to the in-between game a little more if they really want to, if they really were more intentional about that, getting the floaters, because they haven't shot the three ball well. 9 for 34 from three-point range, 26%.
Warriors get the ball to start the fourth here. Dante DiVincenzo in the paint, and we have a double dribble.
But DiVincenzo was thinking the same thing, though. He passed up the three ball. Decide to drive it in there. Just got to make sure you don't double dribble on your way.
Gabriel to inbound here to Austin Reeves. DiVincenzo guarding him three-quarters court. Reeves trying to shake him, gets it to Beasley on the right wing. Gets the screen from Vanderbilt and turns it over. Draymond Green running the other direction. Bounce past the Poole. Off the glass and in. Left-hand layup for Jordan Poole. 4-point lead for the Lakers as the Warriors cut it to 85-81.
It starts on the defensive end. Draymond just got super active with his hands, and the
at the left elbow, right hand dribble into the paint. You back your challenge if you want it.
See, they just feel like the coaches would be using it too much, and they want the flow of the game to keep going. That might hinder that.
Well, then you should only be allowed to use it at the end of, like, quarters or something. Jordan Poole gets the ball there and hits the fadeaway jumper from the free throw line. 91-89 Warriors. Jordan Poole with 24.
Again, off a ball screen.
Anthony Davis, left elbow, drives to the paint, throws one up with his right hand. Tough shot and in for Davis as he hits the deck. Wondering why he didn't get a foul call. Tied at 91. And a kickball here. Ty Jerome threw the ball there off of a Laker.
But this is what the Warriors do. That's such a tough pass to complete. They're so fortunate that they're going to retain the possession. But Ty Jerome...
Are you ready for some college basketball? Are you a true Red Raider? Don't miss any of the college basketball action this season from the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Listen each week on KFXR 1190 AM as your Red Raiders compete for a Big 12 title. Root on your Red Raiders on 1190 AM or on your iHeartRadio app. For scheduled information, visit texastech.com. That's texastech.com. Don't miss any of the action this year. Go Red Raiders.
It's people going.
Half off savings.
With half off savings for half the year.
Half off savings.
There's lots to cheer about with Season Pass. TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
50% off energy charges applies on December to February and June to August bills. TDU and other charges apply in all months. Based on reported average savings during discounted months from a recent survey of TXU Energy customers, individual results may vary.
Panini, the exclusive trading card and sticker partner of the NBA, is the home for your favorite Dallas Mavericks collectibles. From trading cards to signed memorabilia, Panini is the place to collect your favorite Mavs players. From high-flying dunks to amazing triple-doubles, go to Panini Instant to get the hottest player highlight cards fresh off the presses. Don't miss out on all the rookie moments to veteran performances. Go to iCollectPanini.com. Who do you collect?
Now back to Dallas Mavericks basketball on 97.1 The Freak.
I'm Mike Peasley at the Modelo Sports Desk. They are heading down to the wire between the Lakers and the Warriors. 4:38 to go. LA in front, 101-98. Lakers.
Is trying a home run pass, and Coach Kerr just preaches, hit singles, make the simple pass.
Inbound to Andrew Wiggins up top. Gets it to Looney on the left wing. Looney to the corner to JaMychal Green. Hand off to Jordan Poole, right wing three, but an offensive foul, an illegal screen there on JaMychal Green.
I told you this happens a lot with the Warriors. Illegal screens, moving screens. That time, JaMychal Green was just moving, and you got Schroeder trying to fight through it. You got rewarded for working hard.
Third personal for JaMychal Green. Tied at 91, 8:05 to go here in the game. Davis, left wing, guarded by Looney. To the corner, to Russell. Russell trying to work his way out of there, gets to the elbow, kicks it to the opposite corner on the far side to Schroeder, guarded by Jerome. Schroeder dribbling between his legs,